So nasty and nappy. Oh my god, what the hell? Welcome back to my live. I think I'm gonna try to have my hair down today. Just cause I feel like today is a good day. Maybe not that like that. Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the live. I have my green juice right here so we could go ahead and drink it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so it's officially 7:25, so I have like what's it called? I have uh, I have 50 minutes to get ready. Let's start doing our makeup. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. So we call today Happy Sunday Fun Day. Starting my day with my green juice from Oxy Greens. I always recommend Oxy Greens because it helps you feel good about yourself. Not only that, guys, it helps you with your nutrients that you have to consume on a daily basis. This is consists of a lot of like good veggies that you need in your body. Examples, celery, kale, spinach, among other little green veggies that your body needs. So if you guys are interested in this, please don't forget to go to Amazon and order your Oxy Greens. This is the flavor in a paleta. I forgot what kind of flavor was it, but my favorite flavor is mixed berries. The thing is that when I ordered this one, mixed berries was sold out. This one is okay. It's not my favorite, but I am drinking it still because it does help me with my metabolism. If you guys don't know, I started my weight loss journey with 215 pounds. I'm currently 193. I've officially lost almost 15, 10, almost 23 pounds, going for 25. That's crazy. Obviously you have to follow this with a good diet, but when I started, I used to eat salads every single day. I haven't ate a salad in a long time because I've been eating a lot of protein. Protein also helps losing weight, guys. If you want to lose weight, eating protein also can help you lose weight. If you guys don't know, fun fact, protein stays longer in your body than fat does. So if you decide to eat I don't know, let's say for example, a bag of little hot Cheetos and a chocolate bar and a soda for your lunch break, instead of eating 2 protein bars and a protein shake, the protein will stay in your body, the fat will stay in your body, but kind of bulk up. Protein stays in your body as a nutrient and then releases as it goes. Like metabolism. Your metabolism will get cleared out. Why am I starting with mascara? Hello? Anyways, we're starting our day with some lip balm therapy. Where is my lip balm therapy, girl? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I have a mess here in my vanity. Let's gonna start with the comments. Lisa Marie Anderson says, hi, my love, how are you? Andy Ignore says, hello. Andy Ignore, what services do you offer here on this fine live stream? I'm helping you how to do your makeup and be happy. How about that? Where do you order it or buy it? Amazon, my love. Amazon. Is it pink? I don't know. Is yours pink? That's the question. Is yours pink? Because if yours pink, we can go from there. Okay. Yesterday I was talking about relationship. I had what's it called? I feel like a lot of people were listening to the things that I was saying about dating advice, because you know, out there in the world it's very tough to date around and stuff like that. So if you guys ever need advice or any type of circumstance that you guys are found yourself at, and you're like kind of like in a tough pickle, and you're like, hey, what should I do? If you don't mind me giving you advice, obviously reach out to me on Instagram at Yuli Styles. Yeah, I haven't been that active on Instagram. I mean, maybe that's why I've been losing my following over there, but it's okay. I mean, like I said, I live stream for entertainment and for engagement. I hope you guys like the content. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna start what's it called, to clean our nose. Oh shit, I haven't cleaned my nose. My little stuffy, I slept with the window open and it's starting to get cold. So I'm gonna go like this just for a little bit so I could clean my nose really, really quick. Comment down below what you did today or are gonna do today. What's your plan? I want to be nosy. What's your plan today, my loves? What's your plan today? I think I'm gonna talk about a situation. Have you ever liked a friend? You know, like he was your friend, but then you fell in love with him. Has that ever happened to you guys? Hmm? Has that ever happened to you where you fall in love with a friend? That's happened to me. The worst part is when the friend tells you, don't fall in love with me. I met a guy who we were supposed to date, but for some reason, I just didn't feel like the vibes were there. So I had decided that me and him were just going to stay friends. Obviously, me and him started to hang out a lot. That I ended up developing some feelings, which I think it was the worst decision I could have done for myself because it was already tough situation liking someone who has already friend zoned you. So yes, I have been friend zoned, and it was a tough, I would say, situation because I liked him, but we couldn't be more than that. It was 8 months. I always say 6 months, but I feel like it lasted almost a year. It was 8 months long, guys. 8 months long of a situationship, and I didn't know how to like deal with it. It all started with us just hanging out because we were trying to get to know each other, but I for some reason could have seen him as like I could have seen more of a friend. So when he had asked me if I wanted to be more than friends, I had automatically said no, I didn't want to because, I didn't see him that way. And then let me curl my lashes because yesterday when I curled them, my eyes look kind of cute. Christopher Stevens say sorry. Sorry for what? Why do you need to apologize? Ow, puta mierda. Oh, that hurt. What the fuck? Damn, I got my skin. That shit hurt. Ow, I got my skin. Ow, how do you guys curl your lashes without hurting yourself? I haven't curled my lashes in a long time. Ow. Damn, that hurt. Fuck. Sorry, okay, let me drink a little green juice. My voice is very groggy. Hello, host, how are you? Don't spam, please. Don't spam. You will get removed. I don't like spammers, okay? I did reply. There's not a lot of people commenting, so I reply to all the comments. There's no need to spam. I'm seeing your comments. Okay? I'm gonna talk about the story about what happened with my friend. I think a lot of you guys don't know about it because there's a lot of new people. Christopher Stevens says same here. Did you fall in love with someone that was your friend? Hi, what happened with your friend? So one day, me and my friend were hanging out and he dropped me off because at the time I didn't have a car. As he was dropping me off, I was about to leave, like get out the car, and then he grabs me by my wrist, like, wait, hold on, I need to tell you something. And I was like, oh shit, like I thought he was gonna tell me something like bad or I don't know. He continues to just grab my hand and he said, can I tell you something? And I said, yeah, sure. He says, I like you. And I was like, oh, no way, like I like you too, but like, like friends in my mind. And then he said, I want you to understand that I like you, not like you like as a friend. And then in that moment, I had realized that I didn't see him that way because I didn't get a spark. I didn't get like the butterflies in my tummy. I didn't get like, oh, I'm so happy he likes me. I didn't get none of that. I just was empty, like nothing. And I told him, and I know the reason why was because I wasn't over my ex. So I turned around and I told him, thank you so much, but let's see where this goes. I didn't technically reject him, but I kind of technically did. I said, I really value you as a friend, but let's see where this goes. It might change. We don't know, right? But I didn't want to make him feel bad. But he said, just say you don't want to. And I said, I'm sorry, I just can't right now. I don't see you that way. He says, it's cool. It's cool. No worries. I feel he said, it's cool, no worries. But at the end of the day, it did matter. As we continued to hang out and get to know each other, obviously my time was being invested in this guy. Even though we weren't dating, it was being invested on him as friends. We continued to hang out, and stuff like that. So eventually my feelings started to shift. I started to like wonder where he was at. Like I missed him, like, like what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Um, and also his actions were just because he liked me. He would do anything to come to my aid. Like, so if I needed something, he'll come. Now, if you guys didn't know this, my friend lived 2 hours away. Yeah, he lived very far away. So every time I needed something, or if I was off or something like that, like if I told him, oh, I'm gonna be off like late, like at midnight or something, because I didn't have my car, he's like, oh, I'll pick you up. Mind you, he lived 2 hours away, so he would just do everything like just to be there with me, And I feel like, damn, why is he like this, Like, why is he so nice? Like, why is he being such a gentleman? And every time we would go out and like eat, he would always pay for everything. But I wouldn't let him because I'm like, we were not a couple. You get me? Like I said, you shouldn't be paying for my things. We're not together. So I was a very independent person, and I never let him pay for me. And then one time, he said, "Why are you like this?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Why am I like this? Why don't you let yourself be spoiled?" I'm like, "I appreciate it, but we're not together. Why are you paying for my things?" I don't know why, but I think that kind of bothered him so much. I remember one time we went to the theater, and I had refused for him to pay for my ticket. And he got like, I don't know, he didn't got mad, but he got bothered. That's when the comment came out saying, why don't you let me spoil you? And I was like, we're not together in my mind. So anyways, I think I noticed my feelings like 4 months after that. I started to realize my feelings because we kissed. There was this one time and one moment when we were hanging out and we decided to just kiss. I think that's when solidified my feelings and my crush. I was like, oh my God, I think I like this guy. So once I realized that, I said, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stay quiet because I already had rejected him. So there's no way he's gonna like me back. So I stay quiet. Let's read the comments. No hate spam. As a friend, you like him. Yeah, I hear you. I'm sorry that's a difficult situation. Dre, ladies man says nice to meet you. Hi Dre. I had female friends beautiful like you, and they just stay friends. Sometimes that happens. Good Sunday morning, Yuli. Hi Melissa. Thank you so much for stopping by, my love. How are you, sweetie? And when I realized I like him was when I remember like if it was yesterday. So one time we were hanging out, guys, and he was talking a lot about this one girl. Like, mind you, he never talked about other girls. Like, he would check out girls in front of me. Because, again, we were not together. So, like, why would I restrict him from, observing other females, like, when we're not together? One time he kept talking about this one girl. Like, he's like, oh, and I started to get worried. Like, why is he talking so much about this other girl? I started to realize I was starting to get jealous. Like, why is he talking about this girl? And who is this girl? It gave me a nasty feeling in my stomach. Like if my stomach was knotted. You know that feeling? Like if somebody's gonna break up with you? That's how I felt. That is exactly what I felt. So I was like, fuck, why am I feeling like this? That's what was like, Why am I feeling like this? My eyebrows okay. And hold on, guys. Trying to see if I'm doing this right. I feel like this one is still too high, but I can't really notice it that if it's too high or not. I think I'm making my eyebrows worse. I made them too dark. Okay, anyways. Around the time that he had told me that he had liked a girl, I realized that I actually like him. So I got very jealous and I had told him like, hey, you know, you shouldn't, what's it called? I said, like, I like you. Like, I wanted to tell you this, but I think you already know. You know, like, I didn't say I like you. I said, I love you. Like, at this time, we already have been spending like 6 months together nonstop. And we were not together. And I said the word, I love you. And I said, I said, fuck this. I say, you know what? I'm not gonna say I like you. I say I love you. Like I fell in love with this guy. So and I realized that because when he had said that he was interested in somebody else, it bothered me so much and it hurt my feelings so much that I was like, no way he likes somebody else. There's just no way, you know? And I got so sad and I had said, fuck this. I'm gonna tell him I love him. He lived far away, so the only way that I could tell him that I love him was through phone. So I called him and I said, I don't know if you know this, like, but I love you. Tell me why. I feel like he got revenge on me because he was like, I love you too. No, you don't mean like I love you like I do. I love you like as a man. Like, I love you like a woman will love a man. He said, let's continue to keep doing what we're doing with no labels. That's when things were like, what? But I think he said, I love you too, like how you love me. And that was the most confusing thing because he didn't even ask me to be his girlfriend. But in my mind, I thought we were because he said, let's continue to do what we're doing. And I won't date anybody else. I will stay exclusive to only dating you. And I love you too. He said, I love you too. And I was so happy. But I don't know why I was happy but not happy because if it didn't feel like it was good news, like why didn't he wanted to put a label to us? You know? Like why didn't he wanted to say like let's be together, you know? He didn't want to put a label on us. So I was so confused. So I was like, what the hell? So are we together or are we not together? I hate my eyebrows. They look so bad, guys. They are so freaking dark. Holy cow. Look, I have a hair in my eye, but I can't see it. I think I'm gonna try to like, what time is it? Oh my god, 7:43. Should I or no? They just look so fucking dark. Holy cow. Hi, did you ask him? Yes, I'm so happy to see you again today. Thank you, my love. Hard to catch a live. I'm glad I did. Thank you for stopping by, my love. Ow, something's in my eye. Oh, oh, I had an eyelash. Damn, that hurt. But yeah, so I was in the impression that we were gonna continue to get to know each other and towards a relationship. There was a time where a guy started to talk to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to move on from him. It seems like we're not going nowhere. So I decided to date a guy or something like that, and he got so mad. I met this guy like on a dating app, and I started to know him. And I remember one time he told me, "Where are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm at his house. You know, we're like on a date." Um, and he got so mad, like, "What the fuck are you doing over there?" Blah 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 blah. Got very 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 jealous, very very possessive. I was just so confused to why was he acting like that. And I don't know why it made me happy, because I was like, oh, maybe he just wants to like solidify a relationship or something like that, you know. So I was very happy about it. I was like, okay, bet, you know, I'm happy. um the next day he told me, let's hang out, let's go to the zoo, blah blah blah. We went to the zoo, and this is my vitamins, and this is how it looks like. Okay. We went to the zoo, guys, and I was trying to keep my distance with him, because I was like, you know what, he always gave me like a bullshit answer, like, why, he says, why can't we stay how we are? Why can't we stay how we are? Like, what are we though? Oh, why you always ask me this? Why you always ask me this? You know I love you. That's what he says. You know I love you. There's no need for labels. You understand where I feel. Like, there's no need for labels. And it's okay, do you, and then I be so straightforward. Okay, do you like me as a woman? Like, you eventually gonna make me a girlfriend or something like that, I said. And he got so like, his, it's complicated. I'm like, complicated? What? What is so complicated? I like you, you like me, let's be girlfriend, boyfriend, in my mind. Whatever, I didn't push him, whatever's. And I don't know if that made him sad, or I don't know what the fudge. He eventually like started to feel like very jealous to this other guy. He said, so what are you gonna do with this guy? Well, I don't know. You know, if he likes me, we're gonna guess be boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know. We're getting to know each other to see what happens. He's like, okay. And then we went to the bat cave. There was like a bat section where you go into a bat, like a cave, and then you just start to look at the bats and their habitat. We went in there, it was so dark in there. He just pulled me by my hand and by my waist, and he kissed me. And he said, I don't want you to belong to anybody else. Like, I love you. Again, he doesn't ask me to be his girlfriend. He just continues to say, I love you, I love you, I love you, and you know I love you. And I'm like, is this not enough? Like, are we not enough? And I'm like, bro, why are you trying to make this hard for me in my mind? I decide to just stay with the situation with him. And I decide not to continue to see the other guy, because obviously I liked him. You know, I loved my friend. I wanted to be with my friend. So I decided to just stay with my friend. I don't think it was a good decision, to be honest. But I say, okay, I'm gonna stay with my friend. And then finally, like 8 months later, he gets a girlfriend. I was shattered, and he hurt my feelings so bad. I remember I cried so much, guys. I'm not even kidding. I cried so bad. He just got a girlfriend out of nowhere. He just decided to date someone because he said he's been liking them for a really long time. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I've been liking you. You know, I wanted to be your girlfriend. And you decide to date someone else just like that? Like, how does that happen? You know, how does that happen? I was so upset, guys. I cried. I was crying at work. I was so heartbroken. Mind you, we were not together. What's the foundation? I haven't put foundation yet. This is just concealer. I like fat girls. Good for you. Oh, damn, you're the side piece then, huh? I don't think it was ever the side piece because he never had a girlfriend until he got one. He was honest with me. He told me like, I'm gonna ask this girl out to be my girlfriend. I was like, what? What about us? Like, what about us? Like, we were just exclusively dating, and now I want to be in a relationship with someone that I actually like. I thought you loved me. I do love you. What? Bro, that was the most confusing thing ever. If he wanted to be friends, we could have. You get me? But when I started to date other men because I wanted to move on from him, he wouldn't let me. So how was that fair to me? You know? Anyways, he just drops me and starts to date this other girl. Um, and I was heartbroken. I was like, wow, can't believe it. After that, I just couldn't see him the same anymore because I was so heartbroken. I just couldn't see him the same anymore. I was like, bet, okay, he wants to do it like that, bet. Let's do it like that, you know? So I got to know this guy in the military, and I actually started to like him as well because I was texting him a lot, you know, like getting to know him. He starts calling me on the phone, and this is the guy that actually becomes my boyfriend. This is my ex at this point. Once I started dating the military guy, my friend really became like very jealous. Like, why are you with him? Oh, he's not gonna give you time. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You ain't got, this is not your fucking problem. I already had developed kind of like annoyance towards my friend because I was like, you made me suffer so much, and now you're just like, now you care. What the hell is this in my? I don't know what it is. I said, and now you care. Like, why do you care who I date? Like, what the hell? Anyways, he becomes a major turnoff, and I'll be like, oh my god, he's annoying. And eventually, time passes by, and he wants to hang out and stuff, and I'm like, nope, nope, we're not gonna hang out. And that was the last I ever saw him, I believe. Um, and to just recently, which I haven't spoken of him, but now you guys will know. So just recently, this year, yes, this year, my friend, mind you, I have a boyfriend right now, and I've been with my boyfriend for almost 6 years now. And this friend calls me. My boyfriend knows. I already told him. He calls me and lets me know that he has a girlfriend too, by the way. But he calls me and lets me know. We stay in contact as regular, like cordial friends, but not friends. And he says he was drunk, and he said that why am I still with my boyfriend? My current boyfriend. I said, what the fuck? Like, where is this coming from? I've been with him for 6 years. Like, what? I live with him. He's basically my husband at this point. I was like, what is he talking about? He's like, you know, you could have everything with me. If you don't know, my friend was into real estate. So he had money, you know, he was very well, economically okay, you know? And he was like, you could have everything with me. Like, you're still struggling right now. If you were with me, you would have never been struggling. Like, I don't know where this came from. I was like, okay, like, this is irrelevant. Why are you telling me all this? Anyways, he was drunk saying, like, he wanted me to talk about our past. He was telling me, like, do you remember when you and me used to hang out? When you and me used to do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, what is he talking about? I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, I remember, yes, but there's no need to remember that because it's in the past. Anyways, I think he was wanting to know if me and my boyfriend were gonna break up anytime soon. And I said, no, we live together. I don't think I see myself breaking up with my boyfriend anytime soon at all, you know? So I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? I say, you know what? You're drunk. And don't you have a girlfriend? So then he decides to get out of pocket and starts to tell me like nasty things, like in the past, you know? And I was like, what the hell's going on here? So I eventually like kind of like whatever, so disregard him. Like, you're drunk. Go back to your girlfriend and just, I don't know, figure something out if you're having issues. If you need advice, maybe I could help you with that, but just no, you know? And I was like, what the hell? Last time he called me again. This one, he made me mad, guys. This is the first time I'm telling you guys about it, but this is just for advice purposes and what happened. This friend, not even 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think it's been a week now. No, a month, I think. It's been 3 weeks ago. This friend calls me, tells me, where do I live? Where do you live? He said, where do you live? Like, what the fuck? Like, why do you want to know where I live? The hell? Like, kind of like in a relevant situation, you know? Like, why do you need to know where I live? The fuck? So that creeped me out, and I was like, what? He says, I'm gonna leave. He said, I'm gonna move states. I'm gonna go very far away. You're never gonna see me. In my mind, I was like, the fuck? I haven't seen you in 9 years. What the fuck would I care? Not to be mean, but it's like, why would I care? And not say I wouldn't care about him, but, you know, like, why would I care whether you leave? Anyways, I was like, you're leaving? Like, going to another state? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to, like, I forgot where he said, but I'm moving, you know, and I don't care, like, if my girlfriend wants to go with me or not. I was like, damn, okay, well, the fuck? Okay, I missed where this is my problem. But anyways, I was like, okay, well, good luck, you know? And then he says, do you want to, like, hook up? I was so shocked. I didn't even know what to think. I was like, what? Hook up? Why? Like, why would I want to do that? And he says, come on, send me the address. I'll pick you up. You know, I'll take you to a nice place. And you don't have to tell your boyfriend. What? Bro, I was like, are you fucking serious right now? And then he says, yes, I am. What about your girlfriend? And he says, what about my girlfriend? And do you even care about my boyfriend? The fuck? He says, I don't give a fuck. He's like, he was so drunk. He says, I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend. He's a He just starts cussing him out. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. First of all, you don't disrespect my boyfriend. Number two, you don't know him. Number three, no. No, it's not gonna happen. The fuck? Come on, like, I'm leaving. He's never gonna know if you don't tell him, you know, type of thing. I was like, what the hell is wrong with men nowadays? I said, no, it's not gonna happen. The fuck? Come on, send me the address. I was like, you know what? You are not a good person. And I kept you around because I thought you were a genuine friend, because you never disrespected me like that. What makes you disrespect me like that makes you think that I'm going to give you my address and that you're going to come pick me up and I'm going to leave while my boyfriend, my tired, hard-working boyfriend is sleeping, and I'm going to go out and just be a motherfucking hoe. What? Oh my god, I was so angry with him, guys. I said, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want you in my life. And I don't ever want to hear you call me again. Oh, fuck you. He starts getting mad, saying, fuck you. Block me then. Why haven't you blocked me? Because you never done this. Okay, the moments that you call me will be something about you or your family. And I empathize with you. You know, I said, I empathize with you. I don't know if you took this the wrong way. I did not have you, like, in my contact still because I wanted you. Okay, I said, I genuinely care for you as a friend because I know he was going through some tough things, guys. So I genuinely care for you. When you were having issues with your girlfriend, I was here for you. So how the fuck are you asking me to basically have relations without our boyfriends and girlfriend knowing, and that's it? You know, like, what? Who do you think I am? Like, the fuck? Oh my god, that pissed me off so much, guys. I'm gonna block you. I said, just to let you know. And I feel bad for you because I know he was going through something tough. And, like, I know you're going through something tough. I hope you find some peace in that situation. Be honest with your girlfriend. You clearly don't want to be with her because you're doing this bullshit. So I blocked him, guys. I blocked his number. This happened a month ago. I blocked his number. I blocked his Instagram, his Facebook, everything, guys. Everything. He never disrespected me like that, like asking me shit like that. So I blocked him everywhere. And he was just like, okay, F you. Just know that once you block me, you're never gonna hear from me again. I'm like, duh. That's why I'm blocking you, bro. The fuck? So yeah, I haven't heard from him since then. But he has been my friend for almost 9 years. On the low low, there was many times where he asked to hang out. I don't know why. At the bottom of my heart, I said this is not a good idea to be alone with him. My boyfriend doesn't have. He's not jealous. My boyfriend. So if I tell him to go hang out with someone, he's gonna be okay because he trusts me. You know. Like today, I'm gonna go out and drink with my friend. Like he trusts me, knows that I'm not gonna do anything. But with this guy, I myself couldn't trust him because he's known that every time I date someone and we hang out, he starts to make out with me. Mind you, I wasn't in a relationship. I was just dating people, but I don't think he will respect Kevin. So that's why I was like, I don't think I could ever be alone with him. There was a time where he told me like his girlfriend wanted a wallet. If you guys don't know, I was selling my Coach bags and my wallets. And he texted me saying, "Oh, I would like to buy one of your wallets for my girlfriend." I was like, "Oh, bet, okay. Like maybe we could like meet up or some shit." I don't know why in the back of my mind I just felt like uncertainty, like I don't know, como I felt like he was gonna do something. So I was like, oh, I lied to him. Yes, I'm confessing right now. I lied to him and I said, something came up. I don't think I could, meet up with you so I could give you the wallet. But it was a lie, guys. I just had a bad feeling about him. I just couldn't trust him. So I ended up telling my boyfriend, yeah, I sold the wallet to somebody else. But I couldn't trust him, guys. I couldn't trust him at all. I felt like he was going to ruin my relationship with Kevin. Like, I don't know, because he's very tall and strong. So I feel like he probably would have, like, force kissed me or something like that. And I would have told Kevin, oh my God. If I tell Kevin, like, oh my God, like, he kissed me, but I try not to kiss him. You think, in Kevin's point of view, it's going to be, you cheated on me. He's going to be, you cheated on me. I don't want to be with you. And, okay, by the way, guys, update. I told Kevin about my situation, about work, about some guys like me or whatever. And Kevin's just felt like very like, sad and stuff like that. So I don't think Kevin like is strong-minded, but if he knew that a guy kissed me, I think he would really been upset, you know? So that's why in the back of my mind, I couldn't trust this friend. I couldn't trust myself being alone with him. Not even me, but him. I know I wouldn't have done shit because I don't love him. I don't feel nothing for him no more. I'm in love with Kevin. But how would it look in his eyes? Like, oh my God, there's a guy who freaking kissed my girl. Like, you think that? No, I think he's just gonna be that I provoked it, or who knows. Men are very territorial sometimes. I've never seen Kevin jealous, but there'll be moments where Kevin does get jealous. But it's very rare for Kevin to get jealous. But when he does, I don't like to see him jealous because he has like the saddest face ever. Like, I know Kevin loves me because I can tell by his face, like his reaction. Se pone bien triste, like su carita. His face gets so sad. Sorry, guys. Holy cow, I don't have any more powder. That's crazy. I need someone to do my eyes, but he gets so sad, and I can see from his face. So I don't ever want to hurt Kevin like that, like ever. Gosh, I hate my eyebrows so bad. What time is it? Holy cow, it's 8:02. I have to hurry up, guys. Puta mierda, tengo que poner. You still talk to him? No, I blocked him over a month ago. Why shadow palette do you use? Oh, I use this Morphe palette in the gold, my love. Good morning, gorgeous. Love your eyebrows. Thank you, my love. You still talk to him? No. But that's fake as fuck, though. He should have held you down right away. If he really wanted you, yes, exactly. What's the foundation? We are using Smashbox, my love. Smashbox. Was he cute? He wasn't. If I'm honest, he was not. I honestly fell in love with him because he's very funny. I don't have a type. I think the guys that I like are usually not the cutest. I feel Kevin is super cute, but then when I show him to other people, they'll think he's not cute. But that's because they don't love him. But it just depends. I think Kevin is my cutest boyfriend that I've had, to be honest, if I'm honest with you. That's what I feel. I don't know. I don't like to rate Kevin that much, but I feel that he is the cutest guy I've dated. And yeah, I haven't heard of him since then. And sometimes I feel bad that I blocked him, but I can't unblock him. He's just crossed that line, and it will never go back to what it was. He disrespected me. he disrespected me, and that's it. He lost the friendship that we had. And now I know that he was only around because he was waiting. I think he wanted to make me his girlfriend, but it was too late. He was waiting for me to break up with my boyfriend. That's basically what it was, you know. And since it never happened, because I've been with my boyfriend for almost 6 years now, and every time I get a guy that gets interested in me, I told him I don't think me and him are ever gonna break up, you know. And they want to, okay, they'll be like, okay, let's stay friends, because I think in the back of their mind they think, ah, maybe one day they might break up and I'll be here. Which is a bad thing to have as a friend. You shouldn't be like that, you know. Like, I get it, you like me, but if you're waiting around thinking that I'm gonna drop Kevin anytime soon, that's not gonna happen. I think Kevin by far is the best guy I've ever been with. He respects me, he works hard, he supports me economically, you know, and not even just because of that, but when me and Kevin started dating, we were not strong economically. We just started to, you know. And that's the reason why I was like, yeah, it's just not gonna happen, you know. Then I really don't like my eyebrows. Do you think my eyebrows are too dark, guys? I feel like they're too dark. But he said descubrió, you know, he made himself, discovered himself, like, okay, you're just waiting because you're trying to shoot your shot. Once I become single, or once I have issues with him, you know, and I confide in you that, oh, I'm having issues with him. That's why I don't like to tell him. Back then when we were friends, I didn't used to like telling him that me and my boyfriend were having like disagreements. Oh yeah, he sucks. He doesn't like you. He just will always throw something negative. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? Why is it being like that? Never really understood why was he like that. I kind of want to do red lipstick, but then today I'm gonna like drink and I don't want to be feeling like that. Okay, I want to do regular neutral. I feel like... I'm gonna do this one. It's because this one lasts longer. What color is this? Honey? Ya no tiene, I think. Ya no tiene. These ones last longer, but I don't have a good color. Wifey tampoco tiene, you think. Oh, this one does have some, so I'll do wifey, I guess. Girl, your eyebrows are incredible. Really? I feel like they're too dark, my love. Okay. I'll listen to you guys. Looking gorgeous. Thank you, my love. No, they're beautiful. Personally, I'm not just saying that. Oh, thank you, my love. I feel like I was so busy talking. I made them way too dark. Lipstick of the day. We're going to use Salt Matte by Morphe. And this is how it looks like, guys. And this is in the shade Wifey. Because we are wifey material. Shit. And, yeah, so after I blocked him, I haven't heard of him. But I think if I unblock him, he's probably going to start with the shenanigans again. So I'd rather just not deal with it, you know? I'll just lie and say, oh, I thought I started at 9. You know what? I might cancel my plans today. I just never feel comfortable, like, drinking when my makeup is fucked up. I have a drinking hangout with my friends today after work, but I wear a mask at work, so I know my lips is going to be bad. All right. Do you believe in God? Yes, of course I do believe in God. I'm a Christian. But yeah, guys, that's what happened, and I haven't heard of him since. He's the only friend I actually thought would be sticking around for a long time. And yeah, he just broke that, you know, situation. Oh, I hate this part right here. I don't know why it's bothering me, bro. I'm gonna leave it because I feel like I'm gonna be more late if I try to fix my makeup. You guys think I should hang out with my friends or no? Because I don't know. Also, I didn't sleep well last night, so I feel like if I drink, I'm gonna knock out. What do you do for work? I'm a manager, my love. I manage a total of 25 to 30 people a day. And I'm the top manager, and I manage three other smaller managers. And I'm the main one. I'm the one that does the scheduling, approve requests, approves, I don't know, days off. If people want to switch their shifts, they have to go through me first. What else? Period, point blank. Okay. Do blush, and we should be done. Time is it? Holy cow. Putting some blush, guys. Blush we're using is this one, okay, from Pom Pom. Oh, by the way, your girl likes using a lot of blush. Me. I just think blush makes you feel more alive, more cutesy. I don't know. That's just my preference. I just like blush, girl. I don't know why, but I like blush. I kind of want to do little diamonds, but I don't know. I really don't like my eyebrows, guys. I don't know why. They is bothering me. My eyebrows are bothering me. I don't know why. I think they just look way too like full, probably. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I feel like they're not proportional. Don't know if that makes sense. Ah! I feel like starting all over. But I can because, guys, my eyebrows are horrible. Like, that made it way too dark. I don't like them. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I look scary. I feel like I look mean. Oh. I feel like I look mean with eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows, guys. They're kind of like bothering me. But it's too late. I have to be at work in the next 30 minutes. But anyways, guys, I haven't heard from that friend. It's been like a long time now. Like a month now. Okay, I think it's okay. If it's dark eyebrows, how do you lighten them? It's because that's the thing. This is light brown. I don't know what happened. It's becoming dark over time. My friend got me this one. The first time she got me it was like light brown. And I don't know if over time it became more darker, but it became dark. But it wasn't this dark. It was like brown. You see this? Look at the shade. It was brown. This is not the shade. It's becoming dark. I don't know why. And the beginning when I started to use this pen, it was beautiful. And now it's becoming very dark. I don't know why. Don't like it that much. I was gonna do something right now. Oh yeah. I don't know. It just became dark, guys. It's kind of weird. What mascara is that? This is my Tartelette mascara in the extra large, and this is in the yellow tube. There's also a purple one. This used to be my favorite, but now this one's my favorite because it gives you a lot of volume. As you guys can see, my lashes are very short, but look at how long they look. Right now, I'm going to fix this smudginess right there by just adding more eyeshadow over it and just trying to like fix it. Just go like this, you see? And it disappears kind of. Okay, and then just be careful not to mess your lashes a little bit. So just be careful. So I just go like this. So it doesn't get messed up like that. Okay. I want to do my white dots, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So I'm just going to do little gems. I'm going to do black little gems, like purple little gems. Since I look mean already, I'm just going to look even meaner. So I'm going to put little gems on my face. Excuse me. I only have dark purple, so that's what we're going to use, dark purple. We're going to use dark purple. I think there's a smaller one, wasn't it? Oh, here it is. I'm like, I know there was a smaller one. We're going to use dark purple as a gem. It's like a dark little purple one. So we could look, ooh, mysterious. Mysterioso. Mysterious. I'm going to do another one right here. The reason why I'm doing the gems, guys, because I feel I need to distract people from my horrible eyebrows. I just feel like my eyebrows are very hard right now. I don't like them. Thank you for liking my eyebrows, but I personally don't like my eyebrows right now. I really don't like them. They're making me feel a little insecure about my makeup. So that's the reason why I'm putting little gems. So I could distract people from my ugliness. And one mascara, and then we're gonna add a last one right here. Really far out, like this. Like this. Trying to see that they are kind of proportional, maybe. Okay, like that. I don't know if they're symmetrical or not. I try to make them as symmetrical as much as I could. But if they're not, oh wellsies. Am I distracting people with my bad eyebrows? I hope so, because my eyebrows do not look cute. I'm setting my face right now. I'm going to do the other one as well, because I feel like this one doesn't set my face 100% like the other one. Don't know where I left the other one, though. Oh. Man, I'm late, guys. I'm late. 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 What? Oh, here it is. This is the one that actually sets my face. Damn, I put too much. So I'm gonna hang out after work, so I don't want my face to be like super like oily. So I put two setting sprays. But we have to make sure it's dry, otherwise it beats the purpose. I hope people get distracted by my bad eyebrows. Oh, I hate my eyebrows, guys. Thank you so much for liking them, but I, for some reason, don't like them that much. Oh, I have to finish my green juice, guys. So good for you, but it's so cold. Okay. I'm gonna go over with my lipstick one more time because you guys can see I got a little patchy here. I fixed it a little bit. Alright, let's go. Okay, I was gonna do my hair, but I ain't got no time to do my hair. I have to be at work in the next 15 minutes. But this is the makeup, guys. I hope you guys like today's video. Okay, and if you guys want to know how I look like, I know you guys don't know how I look like. You guys just see my face. I'm not afraid to show my full body. This is how I look like. I am weight training while I'm doing my makeup. I'm also in my weight loss journey. I'm still not as where I want to be, but I am losing a lot of pouch. Like this is basically almost gone. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have been losing so much like pouch because I'm weight training. I'm green juicing. It's been like almost 3 months. I lost a total almost 25 pounds. So you guys do want to lose weight, you guys want to do this together, consider following. You guys like my makeup tutorial videos, keep tuning in every single morning for makeup tutorial videos. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you guys like the story time of the day when my best friend basically asked me to do something behind my boyfriend's back, which obviously I said no, and I said block. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.